Good afternoon, good evening. This is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English for People Under 20 Years Old. And I am so excited to be here. A lot of things have been happening this morning. And there was a moment where I thought we may need to go live a different way, but everything worked out. And then just like life happens as it is meant to happen. And that's very, very exciting. Having said that, I want to tell you, I am only looking for people 20 years old and younger for the show today, because this is a kids show. And it's a chance for the kids to be able to be themselves and have fun being themselves. Having said that, I want to tell you we have some rules, very simple ones. If you are a man or a boy, please come in with your camera on, because boys need to have the camera on. It also helps us know what you're saying, because we can see your face and we can react to your face. So even if you're a lady or a girl, please, if you can come on using your camera, it's a really good thing to do. It will be of great use to you. Number two, please keep your mic closed until we're actually talking to you. Again, there is a reason for that. We need our voices to be clear. They need to be understood. And if more than two people are talking and one person at a time, it makes it very hard to understand you. So please come, keep your mics closed. Two, please come dressed appropriately. That means no underwear. You must have a nice, appropriate shirt or blouse on your body in order to stay in the program. And number four, unless you have some problem with your back and you need to be laying down, everyone should be sitting up straight and ready to be here. And I have some things that I need to get done. So Cynthia, can you take over for a bit?
Sure. Are there any guests to invite?
Yeah, we have
yes.
We have two girls here.
Okay, great.
Introduce yourself and just let me know when you're ready to talk to them, and I will make it happen.
Is there anything you need to do for me to talk to them?
No. Yeah, I just please.
So I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Cynthia Stott, and I live in San Francisco, California, USA. I'm a native. I was born here, and that's very unusual. Most people in America do not live in San Francisco. Most people that live in San Francisco have not been born there. They move away once they're born. And so I'm what is called a native. And many people call me a unicorn because that's very unusual to be born and living in San Francisco. So a little bit about me. I'm a international speaker coach. I coach professionals, speakers, and entrepreneurs to make their message authentic, heartfelt, and ready for the worldwide stage. And I'm also the president and the sponsor of the President's Distinguished Club, which is called Leaders Worldwide. And boy, are we. We are worldwide. We have an email list of over 500 people, and they represent 36 countries and 16 US states. So every time you speak at Leaders Worldwide, you have a worldwide audience. And we're also leaders worldwide because we have the top leaders in Toastmasters in their own district in 4 countries: US, in Northern California. We have Pakistan, we have Singapore, and we have the Northern District of the UK that are our actual members. I don't think any other club in the world has those members.
Can I stop you for one moment? People are asking for the link. We cannot give you the link. We can only give you the link to Gigglefest University Go Live with Carla. Use that link to get the Zoom link. And I know that gets kind of confusing at times, so we will repeat it off and on, but the person asking is someone who has been here. So we don't, that doesn't change for any show. That happens constantly. The only way to get in is by clicking on the Gigglefest University link. Okay, Cynthia.
Great. So the Gigglefest University link will lead you to the Zoom registration link, which will lead you to the Zoom link, and you can get on. And we're looking forward to speaking with you soon. Absolutely. Awesome. So that's a little bit about me. I would like to talk with Malaika. Is that how you say your name, Malaika?
Yes,
Good.
hello. My name is Malaika. I'm from Pakistan.
Great. And how old are you by any chance?
18 years old.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you're a student?
Sorry, ma'am?
Are you a student? Do you go to college or high school?
Yes, ma'am. High school. 9th grade.
9th grade. Great.
Yes.
Great. And what is your favorite subject?
English, but I can't speak English. So that's why we take class with you, ma'am.
You want to practice your English more and become even better than you are.
Yes.
Great. And I hear you speaking English quite well.
Okay,
so
ma'am.
just know that you do speak English well. And are you going to be going on to college? Have you thought about it?
Yes, ma'am.
What would you like to study in college?
Sorry, ma'am?
What would you like to study in college?
Islamia College.
What was that?
Islamia.
Islamia. So does that
ma'am.
mean the language, the culture, the religion? What are you going to study?
Ma'am, I can't understand like what you
So
say.
are you going to study the language?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you going to study religion? The Islamic religion?
Yes, ma'am. Urdu.
Urdu. Okay, great. And what do you want to do? To become a teacher, or what profession?
A businesswoman.
A businesswoman. I love how you say that. A businesswoman.
Yes,
an entrepreneur or in a corporation?
Entrepreneur.
Wow. And what do you want to do as an entrepreneur?
What I want to do, I want some watches business and this.
What was that?
Watch business.
Like to tell time?
Sorry, ma'am?
Watch business? Is that like telling
watches,
time?
Watches. Yes.
Like telling time?
Yes.
Oh.
No, the hand watches business. Hand watch.
That you wear on your hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, Some people would say that that's like the dinosaurs because people aren't wearing watches anymore. They're carrying their telephones.
I really like watches, so that's why I think about business.
Maybe for the aesthetic value. Do you like jewelry?
Yes, a little bit.
Little bit, but you like watches. What do you like about watches?
Oh, you like about watches? What do I like about watches? Uh,
Oh,
color
excuse me,
and
just a minute. Daya, Daya, are you with a child? How old are you? Are you with a child?
No,
and
Malaika,
I'm 28.
you're
Okay.
28. Yeah, you can't be on the show. It's only for 20-year-olds and younger. So only if you bring a child with you. Sorry about that. You can come on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time.
Okay.
Thanks. Have a good day. Okay, sorry about that, Malaika. We had to find
it's
out
okay,
about.
ma'am.
Yeah. So, what do you like about watches? What interests you?
Everything. I like everything about watches.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. And how many watches do you own?
10?
10.
Oh, many
Wow.
more. Yes.
You don't have 10 arms, do you?
No, I don't have 10, but I change day by day.
You change them day by day. They go with your
Yeah.
outfits. I love
Yes,
it.
yes,
I love
ma'am.
it. I love it. And they're very intricate to work on. So you have to use a magnifying glass. It'd be good with your hands.
Yeah, ma'am.
When I was
Now
a little
I still have.
go ahead.
No, sorry, ma'am.
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
say, ma'am.
No, I was going to start a story. That's okay.
Now I have still watch strip watch. I wear now, which I wear now.
A trip watch
Yes.
that
Strip,
measures your trip. How
strip.
long? Strip. I
Yes,
don't know what that
like
is.
this.
Like. Wow, that's a big watch.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's big. Wow, great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. And do you want to design the watches?
Yes, I want, but how can I do?
I don't know. You can, or you can sell them or design them. I don't know. There are watchmakers because they're clock makers. So what the story was going to tell you was that when I was 11 years old, I went with my family to Europe, and I went to Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And Switzerland is very well known for their watches and making watches. And I went and watched a clock builder build clocks and watches. And it was so interesting. And in Germany, they have a lot of cuckoo clocks that they say cuckoo, cuckoo on the hour. And my mom bought one of those, and it was a mechanical one. And you pulled the string, and then it brought it up, and you had to pull it every 12 hours to wind up the clock. And it would ring cuckoo, cuckoo in the middle of the night. And so we turned it off in the middle of the night instead of having it on. And they have these on churches and big public buildings. They have what is called a Glockenspiel. That's a German word, hard to say. Glockenspiel. And they're large, life-size statues that spin around on the hour. It was really neat. And that was in Munich, Germany. So maybe one day you can study in Germany or Switzerland how to build watches and clocks.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Would you like to study abroad?
Yes, I like. I also like Switzerland. I don't know about like everything about, but I like nature and there's.
It's beautiful. The Swiss Alps are fabulous.
Yes.
And you could study about them on Google.
Yes, I can. But I can't
Yeah.
think about. So now I study on Google.
Yes. Yes. Great. Is there anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, ma'am. That's all about.
Okay. You have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day too.
Okay. And stay and listen and learn.
Thank
More
you,
than
ma'am.
half of the learning of English is listening.
Yes, ma'am.
And I noticed that Artika
I
gave.
think that's Malaika's sister. Well,
Ooh,
Yes, ma'am.
yay. I love all of the family.
okay.
And do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Artika.
Okay, great. Hi, Artika.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 14 years old, ma'am.
14. So you're younger than your sister. Great. Are you
Yes,
the
ma'am.
youngest in your family?
Yes, ma'am.
Are there only two of you, or is there more brothers and sisters?
Ma'am, we are 5 sisters.
5 sisters. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
I have actually 6 sisters and 1 brother. So I know what it's like to be in a big house with five girls in it. Wow. Lots of
Yes,
waiting
ma'am.
for the bathroom time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. And what do you like to study in school?
I like English.
Great. Great. So you're here to learn even more English. I love it. I
Yes,
love it.
ma'am.
And what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to become a doctor.
A doctor. Awesome. What kind of doctor?
Ma'am, heart doctor.
A heart doctor?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. A cardiologist. Great.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's wonderful. And what
you.
intrigues you about a heart doctor? Why do you want to become a heart doctor?
Ma'am, because I want to help people.
But there's a lot of different kinds of doctors that help people. What intrigues you about the heart?
Sorry, ma'am.
What intrigues you about the heart specifically? Because there's a lot of different kinds of doctors,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
a heart doctor is very unusual and different. And here in the United States, a heart doctor has to become an internist first. They have to, it's a general doctor for the internal organs, and then they become a heart doctor. So it's a lot more study because it's
Yes,
a very important organ, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lose one kidney, but you can't lose your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like studying biology?
Yes, ma'am.
And what interests you about the heart?
Ma'am, everything.
Everything, yeah. Do you know about the biology of the heart, the physiology of the heart, like the valves and the right and left ventricle and all the parts of the heart? Because the heart is not just one thing, it's many things together working simultaneously.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I
Yeah.
just break in for a moment?
Sure.
People are still asking for the link, and I want to remind you, I cannot send you the link. You need to find it on Giggle Fest University. And I'd like everyone who's on camera and watching to share this out to your friends and family so everyone knows we're here. It's the only way people find that out. So come on, guys, let's get it shared out. Okay, thank you.
And Carla, have you posted in typing the Giggle Fest
Yes.
University link in the comments?
I've done it 3 times. Once I
Ah,
pinned it up. 2, I've sent it to that person twice already.
okay,
So,
great. And share it out.
and this is also a person who has been here.
Okay.
So,
And all of you on stage, if you could share it out to your friends and family, that would be great. Okay. So is there anything else you want to say, Attika?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, sit back and listen because, like I said, more than 50% of learning English is listening very intently.
Yes, ma'am.
And one of the best ways you can learn English too is to watch American or British, but American English and British English are very different. So just keep that in mind if you watch British films versus American films. It's almost become a different language. It's not really the same language anymore. There's many words that are used very, very differently. Like in American English, we say take a nap. And in British English, a nappy is a diaper for a baby. So it's very, very different. You have to be careful when you're using them together. But the best way is to watch films in either American English or British English, and at the same time have the caption display the words that they're saying at the same time. That way you're reading the words and you're listening at the same time, and that gets 2 different parts of your brain working together. And that's also good for people that are native English speakers who are deaf, number 1, who can't hear. That's how they can hear the television. But number 2 is for dyslexia or slow readers. It's really good for helping you to read faster and have more understanding, make your comprehension better for reading. So it's very good no matter what movie you watch. So your favorite movie, if it's a romance or if it's a adventure in the jungle with shoot 'em up stuff, it's all good. Any kind of movie that you want to watch or television show you want to watch that your parents agree for you to watch, if you read it while you're listening, you're gonna learn English so much better. Okay, got it, Attica?
Yes, ma'am, we got it.
Awesome. So you can watch documentaries and educational shows, or you can watch entertaining shows as long as your parents agree, and you'll be learning. Great. And did you want me to continue, Carla?
You wanted to share out? I can talk to the next
Okay.
person.
Okay.
Do
So I
you
think I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I think Raymond is this next person.
I wanted to say hello to Artika before I move.
Oh, okay, great. I'll go
Artika,
share out.
thank you. Artika, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I am fine, ma'am.
You can call me Carla. So you want to be a cardiologist, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's great. I know you were talking to Cynthia about this, but I didn't hear you say it. What is your reason for wanting to be a cardiologist? What is it about the heart? Raymond, Artika, what do you like about the heart?
Ma'am, I want to help people, so that's why.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
One, do you have anything else to say?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you can call me Carla. It's okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Will you come back and visit us again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I go on to the next person?
And Carla,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, where can I find this?
On my profile page and on the Speak English Foundation page.
Speak English Foundation. That's the name I couldn't remember. Okay. So
Okay.
let's all share it out from Speak English Foundation or from the Carla Rickman Show. Richmond Show. RIECHMAN.
Not the show, the page.
The page. Yes. Okay.
My
Thanks.
profile page. It's in several places. Hello, Raymond. How are you doing?
Hello, ma'am, Carla. I'm fine. How are you?
I am fine. Can you please introduce yourself?
I am from Pakistan. My name is Abdurrahman, and I am a student. I am a IT student in Qaeda University, and now I am living in Islamabad. And I am from Sialkot, and now I living in Islamabad. That's it.
Okay, what are you doing? You're studying in Islamabad. What are you studying?
I am a graduate student. Basically, I am studying BS Bachelor in Information Technology.
And can you say that again? The first word, I didn't get it.
I am studying a Bachelor of Study in Information Technology.
Information Technology. What
Yes,
kind of, do you want to do graphics? Do you want to do coding? What is your interest?
Basically, we are a beginner. I am 1 year. I have studied 1 year, and now we are studying basics of coding like C++ and Java.
Okay, but my question was, when you graduate, do you want to know how to code? Do you want to know how to do graphics? What do you want to be able to do?
I want to become a programmer. I have some interest in coding, and I also interest in graphic designing.
What do you like to do the most?
Because I choose IT, and in IT there is a lot of coding, so I will choose programming.
So you like programming more than graphics?
Yes, sure.
Okay. How long have you been interested in programming?
Not from long, but due to coronavirus, all the activities are online, and I saw there is a lot of era of information technology in future, and now so I choose this. Not I have much interest, but I am taking interest in it now.
But my question is, how long have you been interested in programming? Has it been since you were a child? You were a young child? Is it in the past month? It doesn't matter.
I am interested in programming from last year.
Okay. What inspired you to be interested in programming?
Because this is a very good job, and it's my cousin impressed me to do it.
Okay,
He's
well, go. Keep talking.
He's also freelancer, and he do their work in home, and they asked me to choose this field, and I also impressed with him.
Is it a field you're interested in or a field that your family wants you to do?
No, I also have some interest in it.
Good. That's what I wanted to know. So have you done any programming up till now?
Yes, basics I have done, like calculator basics of programming I have learned, and I also learning much more.
I know you've taken classes. My question is, have you done any programming? Have you programmed an app? Have you-
Yes, I have programmed uh, some program, some not software, but small questions, just saying.
Okay. Very good. What is there anything you want to tell us?
No, there is nothing.
I have a question.
Okay.
You said you're in graduate school for computer engineering?
I am studying graduation. I have not completed it.
But you're in graduate school.
No.
Yes.
I thought, wait a minute, I have a question about that. Raymond, you told me the other day that you were, first of all, you're 20 years old, but you told me the other day that you are getting ready to graduate from college. Have you graduated from college already?
No, I am studying in university now, but I completed FSC from college. FSC in pre-engineering from college, and now I am in graduate.
Okay, now that makes sense.
And it might be a little different in India
Yes.
than here. Okay.
He's not from India, Pakistan.
Oh,
It
sorry.
is-
Yes, I am from Pakistan.
And Pakistan, they're
Yes.
they have a different studying
right.
Yes.
levels. Yeah. Okay. And so in your school, you're studying specifically computer engineering?
Yes, we are studying about computer subjects.
Computer subjects. Okay, great. And are you interested at all at taking online courses from courses in America, like from Stanford University?
I have not taken any, but I am interesting. I am interesting from.
So you might want to check out, because I think there's some actual free courses on Stanford University for engineering. You might want to check it out because that could go on your resume, because Stanford University is the center, it's the heart of Silicon Valley. So studying at Stanford University, even a free course or something, can go on your resume and give you a leg up. In fact, I know he is from India, but he is a mentor to cybersecurity students at Stanford University, and has given them a huge leg up. So Stanford, it's STANFORD University, and that is the center of Silicon Valley. So if you want a leg up, check them out.
Yeah, sure, I will check it. It is a very famous university in Pakistan also. Stanford University, sorry. It's a very famous university.
And they have some free courses online.
Cynthia,
Check it out.
Yes, I will check.
Yes. Yes, Carla.
may want to define leg up because that may not be well known.
Does that
in
make
Pakistan.
Yeah, does that make sense? Leg up, what that means? Or do I need to explain that?
Why
Leg
don't you? There are many people who may be
Okay.
watching.
Oh, okay.
and not
Okay.
understand.
Okay, a leg up, if you are with a friend and you both need to get up, they need to get up a high fence. Oftentimes they will put their foot in your hand and you will boost them up and you'll help them get over that fence by giving them a leg up. So when I say leg up, I mean that it helps boost that. Stanford will become like your friend and they will take your leg and give you a push and you will be able to get over the fence more easily. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Very good, Carla. I'm glad that you asked me to explain that. So that's an idiom. Leg up means give you a boost, give you a charge, give you something that will help you get further faster. So you always want to get a leg up, right? And Carla helps you get a leg up when it comes to English.
Yes,
Able
he motivates me from last stream. I am very second and now I am feeling very good in speaking English.
I have a question. Who is he? Am I a he?
Sorry, she, Carla, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, am I a he or a she?
You are she, sorry.
This is one thing I will always correct. Because when you use the pronouns incorrectly, and we all do sometimes, it causes a lot of confusion.
Definitely. Okay. He and she. And I know in many languages, it's very mixed up. I know I had a best friend from the Philippines and she never got he and she right, ever. Never, ever. They always mix it up in the Philippines. And she would always say he for whether it was a she or a he.
Yes.
That's an issue. Yep. That's an English that you want to straighten out. Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. And Naz Khan, could you please let me know if you're a lady or... Oh, you are a lady. Thank you. Thank you, Naz. Okay, Momina, how are you? No chickens today?
Hey, Carla, I'm fine.
Where are your chickens?
They are sleeping.
But you usually bring them. Why didn't you bring one today?
They are sleeping.
Oh, you only bring them when they're awake.
They could get mad if they're sleepy chickens and you wake them up. You don't want a mad chicken.
You don't want a mad dog either. And Momina, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Taik and I am from Pakistan, Gujarat, Pakistan. And I am 12-year-old and I am in 7th class. And I love art and animals so much.
Okay, did you bring any of your artwork today?
Not art, but I make a video.
You did? Do you have a new eye?
I make a video.
Okay. What is your video about?
About my chickens.
Can you tell us about it?
Can I share with you in share screen?
You know what? How long is it? Is it short?
It is just a 1 minute.
Oh, okay. I'll let you share the screen.
How exciting. We're going to see your chickens video. And have many people watched it already? There's a loud sound. I think you've got your fan on.
No, they have a bad connection.
Oh, it's a bad connection? Then I don't know if she'll be able to share her video.
I gave you permission to share your video.
Great.
That's not a fan.
It sounds like water running.
I know.
This is the video.
Okay. Play it?
Yeah.
It might be your internet connection.
Yeah.
I think your internet connection won't let you play it.
Ramana, return the screen to me. Your internet connection will not allow you to do it.
Okay.
So
Maybe you can post the link on the Facebook Live. On the Facebook Live, you can post the link so we can watch it later, okay? Exciting.
Just a 1 minute.
Ramana, return the screen back to me, please.
Okay.
And then you can post it in your in the Facebook. Can't play. Okay. That's fine. But we can watch it after.
Well, this item is missing, so I don't even know if
If you post the link, we can watch it ourselves. Awesome. Have Arfa today.
Ramana, I need you to bring back to me.
Carla, I can't.
If you can just mute yourself, then we can move on. Yeah, there.
Well, we need this.
I know, but she can figure that out. We can still talk to people. Can you stop share screen?
I don't.
Phenomena, mute yourself, please.
Great. Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Phenomena, you need to mute yourself, please.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll watch it. If you post it in the Facebook, we can watch it afterwards, okay? I'm excited to watch you and your chickens.
Okay. Yasir. Yasir.
Hi, ma'am, and other guys. How are you?
We're fine.
Great. How are you?
How are you, ma'am? How are you?
Can you, Yasir? Can you
Yes, ma'am.
please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Yasir, and I am from Pakistan, city Chitral, and Chitral is a northern area of Pakistan. I am here to improve my English. You know, Carla, ma'am, we all are here to improve our English because in this regime or in this time, English is very important and compulsory language. You know that. I'm right.
True. I have a question for you, Yasir.
Yes,
Maybe
why not?
it wasn't you, but you kept on asking me how to get into the show. You've done it so many times.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yasir. Many
Yes.
times you asked me for the link. You have come to the show so many times. Why did you do that? What did you need? What help did you need?
But I need that. I like to come this show, you know.
Did you forget that you can get the link from going on to Google Fest University?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you just click on that and then that's how you get the link. It's hard to remember.
Okay, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you also did not understand the directions. And that is what I wanted to clear up. Did you have a problem with the directions?
After that, I carefully. I carefully.
Okay, so you just forgot. Okay, I wanted to make sure that the directions were clear.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Well,
ma'am. Yes.
Why do you think learning English is important?
And you know, ma'am, and how many countries in their national language are English, and every place and every person who national language is other, and he always talk in English in language. That's a great. Always talk. Every person understand in English language.
Everyone understands English?
Yes.
Okay. You're a student. What are you studying? I forgot.
I'm a 10th class student. I studying science.
Okay. And why are you want to become a doctor, right?
Yes, dentist. Yes.
A dentist. Wow.
He wants to bring dentistry to his village.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Because dentistry is so important for overall health.
Yes.
Bad teeth and gum disease leads to cancer and infections and shorter lifespan. So that's smart. That's brilliant to bring dentists
Yes,
to it.
ma'am.
Moment is showing her chickens. Just post the link, Momina, for us.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt.
No,
I have two purpose. The one purpose, if I can't be make a dentist, then I will try a professor, college professor.
and what do you want to teach in the college?
English subject. I like that.
Okay. Can you tell us why? I know you say you can speak to everyone in English, but is there any other reason you liked English?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the other, why do you like English?
I like it because how many well-developed countries his national language is English. Then I like it.
Do you want to help with this, Cynthia?
Yeah, so he wants to
Yeah.
learn English because it is it's a way that people from many different countries and languages can speak together. Like if someone is from Pakistan and from China and they speak Urdu and Mandarin, they can use English to speak to each other. Is that what you mean? It's a
Yes,
global
ma'am.
language. Yeah. Do you want to
Yes.
study in college in English? Like, do you want to study in Canada or UK or United States?
Yes, exactly, ma'am.
And that will help a lot with your English. When you
Yes.
live in a country where most of the people around, now still there's going to be international students that not all of them are native English speakers, but you'll have so much more exposure to native English speakers. Because I know my friends that are like, I have two friends in Bahrain. One didn't study abroad and the other one studied in Canada. And the one that studied in Canada, his English is so much more understandable than the other one, even though they've been back in their country talking together for a long time. It's harder. And when you're younger, like in college, you can learn it so much more flexibly. Your brain is more flexible, especially before you're the age of 25. Your brain is much more flexible.
Is it great? Yes.
Yes. So if you get a chance to study abroad, Canada, UK,
Yes.
it'd be great.
There's existing in Pakistan scholarship. If someone pass the scholarship, then he will go to other countries, foreign countries, to achieve a best education.
Great. And there's scholarships available. Yes,
Yes.
I know someone who's trying to pass his exams for his scholarship, and he's 10 points away from the required for the scholarship. So he has to learn more English. And yes.
I'll pass a scholarship if I trying that. And I like about the country. I like a United States. That is a great country. I like very like that.
Great. And we have a lot of good schools for dentistry here too. I know there's the University of the Pacific in San Francisco. That's a good dentistry school, but all over. Yeah. That's great. That's your goal and vision, to study abroad and to study in the United States. Do you know what part of the United States you'd like to study in?
Sorry?
Do you want to go to the West Coast or the East Coast or the Midwest? Where would you like to study in the United States?
East Coast.
East Coast.
Yes.
Great. Like Johns Hopkins University, Yale, there's all sorts of universities there. They're really excellent.
Carla, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a question for you. If you don't mind, can I ask you? If
You
don't
can
mind.
ask. I can't guarantee I'll answer. There are,
Thank
before you say that, there are people who are coming to the show who are definitely older than 20. I am not going to bring you into the show today. I am sorry, this show is for people who are 20 years old and younger. And
I'm sorry.
Bahadur, wait a moment, please. Bahadur, if you're older than 20, you must come back on Tuesday or Thursday. I will not be bringing you to the show today.
And Tuesday and Thursday, it's the same time, 10 p.m.
Right.
Pakistan time.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I interrupt you?
Under the 14 days.
Ma'am, I am 19 years old.
Okay,
not
you
20.
can stay. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so very
That's
much.
why I asked how old you are. Okay, Yasir, we need to move on, but what is your question?
Carla, I have a question. Thank you about it. You will give an opportunity. And my question is that, and you and United States, your country is United States, I am right?
Yes.
In which country you all live, Carla, ma'am? Please, if you don't mind, you tell me that.
You just asked me and I answered. I live in the United States.
And which city?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, my like city. I like that. Washington,
Capital.
the capital of United States. I like that.
Great.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are more than welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can I move on to Bahadur?
Why not? Why not? Of course, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Yasir, you can come back. You're more than welcome to come back.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, okay. Why not? Okay.
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 Okay, Bahadur, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, Carla, thank you so very much for this opportunity and this great platform as well as. Well, this is Bahadur Akash from Bangladesh, and I'm actually live in the capital city of Bangladesh called Dhaka city, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm a student of college level at science background. And if I come about my hobby, my favorite hobby is playing cricket, football, and I also like to read motivational book like Dale Carnegie, and watching movies also added here. And if I tell you about my weak point is I can't say no people when they asked me for help, and I also enjoy it. I always like to help people and also collaborate with society. But my dream is to go to Western society like America, and like I would like to live in Washington D.C. as the capital of United States, and that's all about from me.
And okay, sorry, I saw something that needed to be fixed. Bahadur, why do you like the United States?
Oh yeah, actually, I don't think I don't think it's important to be mentioned. I don't like Asian culture. I always follow the Western culture, and I believe in Western society, and that is the main important reasons. Actually, I live in Bangladesh, where I don't get enough opportunity to express my talent. I think United States and the Western culture is more important, and I get well opportunity there.
But everyone and every country is important.
Yes.
But let me finish, especially in Bangladesh where you live, you are very important. You know, when you say, I don't live in an important country, you're almost saying, I am not important. You are. You bring something to the world that no one else can bring. It really hurt me to hear you say what you just said.
Yes, actually, um, I meet some accident in Bangladesh, but I love this country. But in future, I'd like to go to Western culture, and that is my dream actually. But I love my country, and there are many things I will do about my country, and it's also my dream.
You mean you want to come and visit? You don't want to actually move permanently because your family is there. That's your culture, your way of life.
Yes, our family is very important, and I love my family members. But if I established in Western culture, I don't forget them. I always came also Bangladesh, will came into Bangladesh and always tour in the worldwide. And if I go to and get citizenship of USA, it's more easy for me.
Or easy to travel with the US passport. That's what you mean. I think what you mean is not that America is more important, but that America offers more opportunity.
Yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And you got my point.
And I would agree with that. But it doesn't mean that other countries aren't important. In fact, we need indigenous cultures and backgrounds, and that diversity of language really adds to the richness of the whole earth.
Yes, obviously.
If everyone stopped speaking their language and only spoke English, I don't think the earth would be as interesting of a place.
It is obvious that we should respect our indigenous culture because we are grown up here and we should respect it.
And that was the point that I was trying to make, that, you know, when you say you live in a country that's not important, that's not true. It's very, very important where you live. It's very, very important what you do. There may be more opportunities, but the opportunities may not really be the opportunities you're looking for. And
Yes,
always
Carla, you're absolutely
remember,
right.
and always remember your country, whether you're in Bangladesh or Pakistan or Vietnam, we're all very, very important and very needed on the planet. The planet is like a big garden. You know, a garden, you can have roses or tulips or vegetables. Without a carrot, you'd be missing something. Without a rose, you'd be missing a type of flower. Without a daisy or a tree, the world would be so boring. And I don't want you to ever think that one thing is more important. Trees are very important, but so is the rose right next door to it in the garden. And it's the same thing with the world. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, Carla, I got your point and you explained it beautifully. And Carla, I have a question since last years. I want to ask you if you permit me.
It depends what the question is. You can ask it. I have the choice whether I answer it.
Thank you so very much. And Carla, how did you get this plan to open this platform?
That I'll answer. Have you ever heard of a crazy man by the name of Rayhan Alawala?
Yes, this gentleman from Pakistan, right?
Right. He and I became friends, and he asked me if I wanted to teach some of his employees English. And that's how we began. And we did it online, and people from all over Pakistan and the world began watching. And that's how this platform began.
Oh, that's awesome. And we feel honored to join like American people. It's a golden opportunity for us, undoubtedly.
And that's why I do it, so people can meet each other from around the world. And I hope that people make friends. You know, you can Facebook with any of these people online now because you've met them. And Rayhan's not really crazy. He's just a really good friend of mine. And I call him
Visionary.
sometimes.
And he has a big vision that some people will think is crazy, but he's doing it. He's completing his vision, and he has so many people from Pakistan speaking English that never, ever would have been speaking English, and people all over the world speaking English that would have never spoke English. And he's a driving force behind Carla. And to be honest, she wouldn't be doing any of this without him. Is that right, Carla?
I was just going to add that I would, all of what I'm doing, I do with him. We just work very, very well together. In fact, we're about to begin a new project in real soon.
Oh, that's awesome. And Carla, do you have self-satisfaction for this job?
It's not a job, it's my life. It's what I want to see happen. I want to see peace in the world with people talking to each other and not getting angry and taking out weapons. We can do it just by learning to smile and laugh and talking to each other. The reason that we have war in the world, at least according to my thought, is that it's because people do not talk to each other. They don't take the time to understand each other. I knew nothing about Bangladesh until a few years ago when people from Bangladesh began coming to this show. I knew nothing about India until I met friends from India. We meet, we talk to each other. Do I take pride in what I do? I take a lot of pride in what I do. I love what I do. And I do it only because I love it. It's not a job to me. It's a way of life. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm working around the clock almost constantly. And they keep on saying, Carla, you need to get some rest. Including my friend Rayhan. We had a discussion about that last night, actually. So, you know, it's not a job to me. It's a way.
Yeah. Personally, I enjoy this show, and when I'm getting free, I also enjoy it. And you are very energetic and look awesome, and you are perfect for this show.
And that's how Rayhan got me to do it. It's part of his reasoning to get me to do it the first few times.
And Carla, I have a quick question to you that if anyone offer you to go to any other country of the world for your next tour, which country will you choose?
I won't answer that. It's not fair. If I said I want to go to India, the Pakistanis would get mad at me. If I say Pakistan, I have a lot of friends in India, they're going to get mad at me. If I said England, they'll get mad at the Pakistanis will get mad at me. I'm not going to answer that question. I don't want people writing hate me.
You have friends all over the world.
Right.
Right. And Carla, what would you like to do in your free time, actually? I think you pass most of your time in the show, right?
My free time is not free time. I may not be doing the show, but I have other projects I'm working on.
You have your dog and your cats.
I have cats. In fact, they're where
And
is
dog.
the girl? The dog is right behind me. I have a lot of different things that I do that interest me. I say I'm working 24/7. I'm not, there's other things I do, but I do spend a lot of time answering messages on Messenger and answering emails that I get. So I am busy.
Yes, you are busy. We know that, and we feel very honored that in your busy time you also give me some times, though the third world country like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and we feel honored for this. Thank you so very much, Carla.
Can we stop? And this is my thing. I'm not saying it has anything to do with anyone in the world. But if we keep on saying this country is a third country and that country is a first country, we're not uniting. I think we need to stop saying that. You guys have a different type of culture than we do in the United States. I sometimes wish we had that slow culture that you guys have.
We need more of it, absolutely.
And because of that, if we keep on saying, oh, I live in a third world country and I live in a 10th world country, we're forgetting that. So, can we stop saying that and just say, I live in Bangladesh and my way of life is a little different from the United States, but it's okay.
Yes, but the problem is in the textbook of Bangladesh, the government also mentioned that Bangladesh is a third world country, and that's the problem.
That's a problem for them. It's not a problem for you. It's what you think in your head that is
Yes,
what stays
you tell
with
me that I should change my mentality, right?
we all need to change our mental image so it encompasses more of the world. It's not just you, it's everyone. It's because everyone thinks, okay, that's Bangladesh, that's Pakistan, that's the United States, we're not together at all. That's really a lie. Every morning, every day, from the moment you were born, you are breathing in air and letting it go. And you do it many, many times in 1 minute, let alone during a day, let alone during a lifetime, correct? Now,
yes,
during this time, the air doesn't change. It's not different in Bangladesh than it is from the United States or from India or from Pakistan or Europe or South America, Brazil. It's all the same air. We are all connected regardless of what is said, what people say. So if we keep on saying, hey, I'm in a third world country, we're sort of making a division between each other. And we are not allowing us to realize that we are all connected. I have friends in Australia, they're probably sleeping right now. But we're connected anyway, because we talk. There's an app called Clubhouse where you can talk to people throughout the world without video at all. There's Zoom where we're talking to people throughout the world. You're in Bangladesh. I'm in the United States. There's Pakistani here. I think we had some other countries here today. The thing is, we are all connected regardless of anything else. There's a friend of mine on Clubhouse. Her name is Dr. Jill. And she started a movement called Everything is Right About You. And the group is also on Facebook. You could join if you want. You just would need to search it and you could become a part of it.
Yes, pleasure.
In less of a few months, she has over, I don't know how many now, but I know she has thousands of people, 1,000 people in that group already. And in that group, believe it or not, many times I post my videos and they go around the world. I didn't today, I just realized I didn't. But they go around the world. And everyone around the world can see this. Everyone can see around the world could see it from the Speak English Foundation page. Do I stop saying, hey, you're in Iceland, you can't talk to me? No. Or you're in Brazil, you can't talk to me. Or you're in Africa, anyone can come. Now, I can't take ownership for everyone's internet, unfortunately. I wish I could, and I could have everyone coming because, internet problems make it difficult sometimes. But that doesn't mean it can't work. We just need to improve the technology.
Yeah. And Carla, can I add something?
Sure. I've been talking a long time. I'm not used to doing that.
Very
But actually, I
important.
enjoy it.
Yes.
What did you
And
say?
in America,
I didn't hear what he said.
he said you're great.
Oh, thanks. Go on.
In America, it's not all the same. It's very big. The continental United States stretches for 3,000 miles. It's huge.
Oh,
Huge. And about 2,000 miles up and down. So
And
3
it's
miles,
also
1,000 miles
multicultural.
across. Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. And Hawaii, which was a part owned by the United States, is 2,000 miles away. And Alaska is about at least 1,000 miles away from the continental US. You have Canada in between. You have six time zones. You have Hawaii time, you have Alaska time, you have California time, you have Wyoming time, you have Chicago time, and you have New York time. 6
My
time
gosh.
zones. Yes, it's huge. It's huge. And you have many rich people in America, but you have many, many poor people. You have many homeless and poor people. You have a lot of homeless in cities like San Francisco and Oakland, where people literally live in tents and they don't have a bathroom. That's the reality of America. And then you have places in the countryside or up in the mountains called the Appalachians, and people don't have running water. They don't have electricity. They don't have internet unless they possibly have a cell phone, but cell phone service is hard there too. So America really has third world countries within it. It's very, very diverse. And many Americans that are desperately poor were born in America, and the only language they speak is English, or some semblance of it. Sometimes they have a heavy accent from their local accent, but they only speak English. So English-speaking Americans are poor. A lot of them are poor. So people always think Americans are rich. America is rich. It's not. It's diverse. It's different. We have rich, we have poor, we have black, we have white, we have brown, we have yellow. We have all languages. And ideally, we should all get along. And ideally, we wouldn't have homeless. But unfortunately, we do. So we have everything in America. We have the best, the worst, and everything in between. We have deserts. We have tropical islands. We have all sorts of climates and all sorts of people. Lots of ideas, lots of different ways of living. So you have everything in America. So when you think of America, try to think of us more as very diverse. We have a lot of people that immigrated from other countries that have come to America. And even in San Francisco, we have people from China that moved here 50 years ago, 50, and they still don't speak English. They speak Chinese because Chinatown is 90% Chinese and they can easily not speak English. So
yeah, they use Mandarin.
I'm sorry?
They use Mandarin language.
No, many use Cantonese or Mandarin. In fact, Chinatown was established by the Cantonese years ago, and it used to be the main language, but with more immigration recently from the Mandarin-speaking provinces, they speak more Mandarin. So when I walk around Stowe Lake in Golden Gate Park, which is right near my house, I can hear at least 9 languages being spoken in America. Yeah, so it's different.
That's really awesome. Cynthia,
Yeah.
you described the history of America beautifully, and it's my honor to know a lot of things about America for a citizen like you. And Cynthia, I have a question too. In which states of America you live in? In which side?
My family?
Yes,
Your
your
okay.
whole family.
I was born in San Francisco. I'm a native of San Francisco. Several of my sisters were born in San Francisco. Only one, though, lives in the Bay Area. She lives 50 miles away from me. Most of my family lives in very northern California, Oregon, and Washington.
Oh, I got it. And it's my first time to talk to you. And previous time I talked Carla, Pamela, and it's my first time to talk to you. And it's very nice chatting. My pleasure.
Thank you. Me too.
Thank you so very much. And in a short, at last, I want to know how can I improve my English language?
You're doing it right now. This is what you do. You obviously understand English very well. You speak it very well. You just need more practice. You can watch TV in English. You can go to English movies. It would be good if you have subtitles so you could read along. You can listen to English music. But when it comes to speaking, this is what you do. And this is how you practice more and more. And the more you practice, the better you'll become. You're doing it. And I want to thank you for asking those questions, because if I hadn't, and if you hadn't, I would have never spoken as long or about what we did. And I know that they were very, very important questions for me to answer, or I would not have answered.
Thank you so very much, Carla. It's nice talking to you again and again. And in the next Sunday, I'd like to join you, and it will be great.
Please come, but come earlier. You came near the end of the show, and I almost did not let you in. There were 2 people who came after you who I didn't even consider bringing in. So, come earlier, because there'll be more time to talk that way.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Carla, sure.
You can come on Tuesdays and Thursdays also. And if you came 3 times a week, you would learn English 3 times more. I would say be comfortable speaking English 3 times faster. So
And-
come Tuesday, Thursday too.
And what I need you to understand, because you were here today, or because you were here earlier in the week, during the week, I would put you as one of the last people to speak. And if I got to you, nice. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but I need to let the new people speak before I get to the people who have been here more than once.
But listening is really helpful, especially real time listening to real conversation. Actors practice their lines. This is real conversation. This is a real people speak. They forget words, they say them sloppy. It's real. And that's how you're going to learn, by speaking English with real people in real time and listening to them.
And
Thanks, ma'am, for your valuable observation.
And learning to listen is an art. None of us are perfect at it. It's something we learn over time. And although Cynthia and I speak in English, we do not always understand each other as well as it would be nice to understand. And there could be some anger, because we don't understand each other. And that's why we need to learn to listen more and more. It's not just you, it's everyone.
Yes,
And
one
it's
thing
not
I
just-
want to mention that my father always told me that listening is more important in your life. If you want to be a good speaker or anything in any sector, you should be a good listener first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also when you're speaking, what goes on in our head is different than what comes out of our mouth sometimes. So sometimes we have very important information that we keep in our head and don't let come out of our mouth. So we have to really think about how can we communicate to the other person. And so it's like throwing a ball. If you're throwing a ball and playing catch with an 8-year-old, and even if you can throw that ball really fast and hard, you're not going to do that when you're playing catch with an 8-year-old. You're going to throw it in a way that they can receive it. So that's the same thing with English or any language. You want to communicate with them. So you want to speak in a way that they can understand you and receive it.
I got it, ma'am. I got it. Thank you so very much. And again, thank you for giving a lot of time.
It happens. When
Because
good
of I
questions-
asked you a lot of questions and you give me answer.
when good questions are asked, I answer. If it's how old are you, I don't answer. Or what did you eat for breakfast? I won't answer. But if you ask a good question, I will answer and I will take that time. And you ask very, very good questions. Anyway, we are here much later than I had planned. So we are going to end the show. I will be back for people who are any age on Tuesday and Thursday, from 4 years old to 100 or 1,000 years old. I don't care. But on Sunday, it's for those people who are 20 years old and younger. And with that, can we all wave goodbye? Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Everyone. Nice talking with
Bye.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.